evening live stream, good evening hub, welcome to our Samurais, welcome. Tonight everybody, we are hitting our patterns again, hitting patterns lots and lots between now and getting back to the dojang. So it's a nice quiet class tonight, maybe because it's Easter Monday, could be because of the nice weather on Easter Monday. So yeah, we're going to hit some patterns. We've got quite a few yellow belts and green stripes in the class, so we're going to spend a wee bit of work on those things. Miss Zoe and Mr. Rob, you guys are going to be hitting Chonji Major. That cool for you guys? Nice one. Yes, Robbie, what's up, my dude?
I've been practicing Chonji.
Oh, you have indeed, have you? How's it going? Is it going good?
Yes.
Yeah, well you need to show off to me tonight. You'll need to show me how it's done. Okay team, let's do this. Chonit! Go for it, Ronan. Take on. Nice one. Chumbe please. Let's just get nice and warm. Let's bang some fundamental movements out. Some movements forward and back. Okay, so stepping forward please. Apjumak, Baro Jurugi and Gun and Sogi. I want to see 2 forward and 2 back please. Sija! 1 and 2, back, 1 and 2. Very nice. So Mr. Charlie, the energy is excellent, but all the time you've got your hand like out here somewhere. Get it on the hip. Better. And Mr. Robbie, good stance, but it just needs to not be so narrow. You need to step your foot out to the side. So your front foot, step it towards the door. Yes, that's perfect. That's perfect. Same again, everybody. And remember, don't punch on your shoulder, punch in the middle. Sija! 1, 2, and back. 1, 2. Change it for back palm on a Jundi Maki this time, everybody. Low outer forearm block. 2 and 2. Sija! Hit 1. Hit 2. Hit 1. Hit 2. Very, very nice. Miss Eva, watch that back leg, keep it straight. Very nice. Chukyo Maki forward this time, everybody. Chukyo Maki. 2, 2. Sija! 1, 2. Hana. 2. Very nice. Change it for Anpamo Kaandi this time. Middle inner forearm block. Thumb side, so it's thumb outside for the cross. Thumb underneath. So we went from pinky on top for those last 2 blocks. For low and for Chukyo, but for this time, because it's the Anpamo, we're coming from the outside of the cross, thumb underneath. 2 forward, 2 back. Sija! Hit 1. Hit 2. Hit 1. Hit 2. Yeah, very nice, everybody. Very nice. I want you to do the same again, moving forward, except this time, after you've hit that first one, spring the knees on the spot, and hit Bandi Jurugi. So you're going to do those 2 techniques moving forward twice and those 2 techniques moving back twice. So you're going to have 8 techniques all together here, everybody. Sija! 1 and 2. Very nice. 1 and 2. Then back. 1, 2. Back. 1 and 2. Excellent. Very nice, everybody. Very nice. So what I'm seeing from quite a lot of you guys, it's quite a common mistake. Your energy is excellent. I'm really impressed with how you guys have switched on tonight and really came to training focused, which is excellent. But what you need to remember, guys, is not to do what's called recoiling. Okay? So if your hand goes, it's recoiling. It's moving after its hit. Okay? When you've made contact, you need to be a statue. You can't move even a little. So from here when I hit, it finishes on my chest line. It doesn't go chest, way out past my body and back to my chest, or chest, back in, back to chest. It goes, and it stays there. And it stays there. So Aaron, that's one of your main things to focus on, particularly for your blocks. All of your blocks, Aaron, again, your energy's excellent, your energy's wonderful, which I love to see, but all the time, you're recoiling, which means the block won't work. So we'll finish on the dime. Okay, everybody?
Sir.
Show me the thumbs. Very nice. Same two techniques, moving forward twice and back twice. Sija! So see See, Aaron, that block's way out past your body, see? Yeah, you're going to get it inside. Good, and Charlie, you need to turn your back toes more towards me. Because they're facing too much out to the side on the way back. So turn them so it's round so that when you spring, your knee can go down to the floor. Okay, puddle. Very good. Who had a wonderful Easter weekend? Who had a great Easter weekend? Did anybody do anything exciting? Tell me, Miss Eva, tell me.
Bella Rose came over from the east and we did an Easter egg hunt and Easter bonnet.
Very nice, very nice.
And then we ate all our Easter eggs.
That sounds like the best bit. That sounds like the best bit, the Easter eggs. Go for it, Mr. Aaron.
Big one, sir. Me and my sisters decorated the eggs and then rolled them down the hill.
Nice, that's nice and traditional. I like that. Very cool. Did you have any Easter eggs?
Yes, sir.
Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. Go for it, Adam. What was your Easter weekend doing?
So about a week ago I decorated my egg for school.
Uh-huh.
So then I rolled that down the hill, then I got lots of Easter eggs and ate them.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like it. I like it. Well, I'll tell you what Ronan and I and Master Hutton and the rest of our family did yesterday. And very selfishly of my mum, it was her birthday yesterday. Very selfish having a birthday on Easter Sunday. It's not always an Easter Sunday. But this year, it was an Easter Sunday. How selfish is that? How rubbish. Boo. So we didn't even really think about Easter eggs yesterday. We were too busy eating birthday cake. So, yeah, my Easter Sunday was still pretty good. I had birthday cake. Didn't we, Ronan?
Sorry.
Yeah, birthday cake on Easter Sunday. What more do you need? So, yeah, that was our Easter weekend. Birthday cake, lots of nice food. And I did do an Easter egg hunt with Emma, which was good fun. But anyway, it was all good. Miss Zoe, did you do anything exciting?
Well, I stayed over at my Auntie Amanda's and then I went home and made the bunny cake.
That sounds good to me, darling. Did you have Easter eggs too?
Yeah.
Yeah, plan. Excellent, well done. What about you, Charlie Hind? What about you?
I just went round to my granny's.
Visiting Granny? Very nice. That's how it should be. Good. Now you quiet one. Did you have Easter eggs too?
Yes, I love them.
Good. I'm glad. Well done. Go for it, Darren. Go for it, Rob.
Me and Darren did 2 Easter egg hunts and we went to Erin's house.
Very nice. Because one Easter egg hunt's not enough. You need to hunt twice. And did you boys have Easter eggs too?
Yes.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. Very good, Mr. Robbie. Now, I know we had a weekend off. The club had a weekend off. We had a wee break this weekend for Easter. But who was lazy like me? Who didn't do any training? Because I didn't do any. I was very lazy. I didn't do anything. Good. I'm glad you said a lazy weekend. Well, what's even better, boys and girls, is what's even better is because you've had a lazy weekend, I thought maybe you guys would have come in here a little bit kind of like lethargic and can't really be bothered. It's sunny outside. My friends are out playing. But you know what? You haven't. You guys have came here focused and ready to train. So let's keep that up. Is that a deal, Samurais?
Sir.
Right, off your hookies. Let's move. Chonji time. Chumei. We're going right past that Saju Jirugi and Saju Maki. Nobody's even getting to do that. Straight past it. Face that way, please. One movement at a time, everybody. Just one step at a time. To number 9, so you're facing number 12 just now. We're going to go to number 9 to your left. Hit back palm on the Jundi Maki and middle punch. So those two, please. Hana! Very good. Very good. Aaron, where are you off to? Crazy horse. Shooting ahead. Punch as well. Change sides. Very nice. Very good. Mr. Darren, You've obviously taken a stretch during lockdown, so you need to make your stances longer as well. Very good, very good. Full 180, everybody. You're facing number 9 just now. You're going to go past number 12 and round to number 3 for the same 2 techniques. Go! Yeah, very good. Very nice, samurais. Very nice. Do your low block and your punch to me now. Go! Yep, that's it. Punch as well. So Charlie, see again, your hands out off your body. Get it on there, get it on there, get it on there. Now you're going full turn, full 180 again. You're going to go past number 3. You're facing number 12 just now. So you're going to go past number 3, all the way round to numero 6. I went from Spanish right back to English there. Go! Hit 1. Hit 2. Nice. So Miss Zoe, how are you up to there? Are you managing okay with that? Excellent. It's nice and easy. So from here, you guys are all facing number 6 just now. You're going to come in and you're going to go to number 3, but you're going to sit down into Nyunja Sogi and do An Palomati. So from here, we come in with the front leg and step out with the same leg. Let's try that. Hana! Not bad at all. That way, Aaron. That's it. Good. And forward to punch. Go! That is excellent. Now we're going to do the same 2 techniques to the other side. So right now we're facing number 3. We're going to go all the way past number 6, which is your back wall, and round to block, and round to punch to number 9. Hana! 1 and 2. Excellent. Paro! We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. I want to work on our Nyunja Sogis a little bit. So face me, please. We're going to work our Nyunja Sogis. So from here, watch what happens. I'm going to start with my head. Let me see. It's not very clear for you guys. How can I do this? So my head right now is straight over the red-blue line. Do you see that, everybody? Yeah, good. So when I do my Nyunja Sogi, my head isn't forward, past the red-blue line. Okay? I don't go way past it. When I'm here, I'm right in the middle of the line, and when I sit down into my stance, I'm still pretty much right in the middle of that line. I'm a little bit forward because my leg's extended, but I've not went from here to here. I've not went from here to here. And let me show you why. Ronan, please. Ronan's the bad guy. A bit closer. He's trying to punch me in the head. Okay? Just put your hand out. Yeah. I don't want to go from here and put my body and my head straight into that punch. That's just silly. Isn't it, everybody?
Sorry.
Yeah. So when I'm in here, my body's halfway over the line. I'm going to keep my body, all my important bits, my head, like my brain and my heart and my liver and my lungs and all the really important things in my body. I'm here and I'm keeping it back from Ronan. Not putting it forward to him, putting it back, away from Ronan. So when you're doing your Nyunja Sogis in Chonji, you go from here, don't go forward to block, sit down to block. Ready, everybody?
Sorry.
Let's try. Chumbe, go right from the beginning. Number 9, block punch. Hana! Number 3, block punch. Go! Number 12, block punch. Hana! Robbie, that is fantastic. Well done. Just remember for your blocks, get your big cross. Big cross for those blocks and it will be spot on. From here, you're facing number 12. Go right the way round, all the way to number 6. Hana! Perfect. Perfect. Now we're going to go to number 3. We're going to sit down and we're going to hit that middle inner forearm block. But remember to sit down. Hana! Yeah, that's better. So Miss Zoe, see your hand? Don't have it quite so low. It's up at your shoulder high. Good, that's better. Then forward to punch, everybody. If you haven't already. Very good. Same 2 techniques all the way round to number 9. Hana! Excellente, excellente. Now all the way to number 6. Turn to your back wall. Hannah. 1 and 2. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now we're going to come round to the front. Darren, you seem to have the wrong leg forward, my boy. Right leg forward. That's it. Now from here, you're going to go from number 6, round past number 9, straight to number 12, and hit those same, hit the middle block only. Don't do the punch yet. Hannah! So just the middle block there. Good. Now from here, we're going to do 2 punches forward and 2 punches back. Sija! Hit 1, hit 2, hit 1, hit 2.
Chonji.
Chonji! Oh yeah! You shouldn't be moving, guys. Don't be moving. Don't drop the hands. Don't swing the legs. Then move. Charlie, where's your hand? Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Paro! And show. Relax. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Miss Zoe, any questions about Chonji, Darren? It's quite new to you, so anything you want to ask? Okay, good. Robbie, any questions for your Chonji? You good just now?
I have no idea.
No idea. Well, that's a good place to be. Thanks, Robbie. Okay, everybody. Anybody else got any questions for Chonji? Go for it, Aaron. Go for it.
Good one, sir. See when you're doing the middle block?
Yes.
Is your arm forward like this, or is it the other way around?
Good question. So before I answer that question, this is something that you're doing a little bit as well, Aaron, but some of you guys do it at different times as well. If when you do a block, like a middle block for example, this one here, if you've got your elbow and your hand in a straight line like this, that means one of 2 things. It means that you've came with your arm all as one. Okay, there's no extra speed in the hand or anything like that. It means your whole arm and shoulder and core even and things like that are all moving as one, which isn't a good thing because that slows you down. Or, what it also could mean is you have came across properly, but your elbow has stopped and you've kept your hand going, which is even worse than the first one. Because what that does is it stops all the powerful energy and then you've just got the flick of a wrist. So if I ever see, or you ever see, a block where the hand is straight up and the elbow is straight down in a straight line, then you know that it's not good. So what you need to have, particularly with this middle block, is your elbow out slightly. So when you block, your elbow's out. When you block, your elbow's out. Not straight up and down, and not straight up and down. Okay, Aaron?
Yes, sir.
But to answer your question for Chonji, it is our An Palmomaki, our thumb side, so the back of the hand is facing forward and the palm is facing you. Okay, Aaron?
Yes, sir.
Good lad, well done. Go for it, Charlie.
See when you do a middle block, do you cross inside or outside?
Good question. It depends which middle block you're doing, because you can do middle block with your An Palmo, your An Palmo, and you can also do it with your Bakit Palmo. Okay? So in Chonji, we use our An Palmo, our thumb side, so that means that it's thumb on the outside of the cross. So if it's this hand that's going to block, it comes from the outside across. If it's this hand that's going to block, it comes from the outside across. But if I was using the other side, then it would come from the inside and across. Inside and across. Okay, Charlie?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Nice one, my dude. Nice one. Go, Miss Eva.
Hey, sir. See when you're doing middle block? How high is it? Is it eye line like that?
Not quite. It's a good effort, though. Middle block is in the middle, which means it has to be shoulder high. Okay, so if you were blocking up at your eye line, then that would be a high block. A high section block. Okay, so if it's up past your shoulder, then it's high section. If it's your shoulder, then it's mid section. Okay, Miss Eva?
Yes, sir.
Great questions, though. Is that us, everybody?
Sir.
Next, then let's hit Chonji all the way through. Chummy! In your own time, take your time, bang it out, and be brilliant. 19 moves of excellence. Sija! Come on, more power. Bigger arms, Miss Zoe, for those blocks. Bigger arms. Good. Very nice.
Chonji.
Good, Charlie. Well done, taking your time. Good boy. But Charlie, you need to get your hand on your hip. Keep saying the same thing. Every time you're punching, you're going from here, and your hand's out there. And your hand's out there, off your body. Same with your blocks. It's out here. It's out here. Got to get it on the hip. Because what you're doing a little bit sometimes is you're going from here, and then bringing it to your hip. It's all got to finish at the same time. Not... Okay, my dude? Good lad. Pro! So I would like, please, Miss Zoe and Mr. Robbie to keep working on Chonji. Okay, guys? Take it at your own pace, work in your own time, and keep banging those techniques out. Aaron's a green stripe, Adam's a green stripe, Charlie's a green stripe, and Ava's a green stripe. Goodness me, we've got green stripes galore. And then Darren's like, you know, top man, green belt. So what we'll do is we'll just run through Dangun very, very quickly, just to make sure you guys are feeling good with that, and then we'll jump straight up to Dosan. Chumbi, everybody. Darren and Robbie, you're hitting not Darren and Robbie. Zoe and Robbie, you guys are hitting Chonji. Everybody else, Dangun. One movement at a time, please. Hana! Guys, one movement at a time, please. Thank you, Miss Ava, thank you. Forward to punch. Go! High section with those punches. Nice. All the way around. Other side. 1 and 2. Hana! Come forward to number 12. Sorry, Darren, go back to that last move for me, my boy. Go back to that last move. So, see, yeah, you're getting a wee bit confused with which way your hand should be facing. So, the hand that's out, the back of the hand is facing you, like that, and the other one's palm up. It's not palm down and palm up. It's a little bit confusing sometimes, so don't worry. Just work on that for me. And watch for your elbow being up too high, because if it's up too high, I'll smack you in the ribs. So get your elbow down. Down. Good lad. Forward to punch. Nice. Now, low block, everybody. What's that? To me, and 3 high punches. So you're coming forward. Hana! Hit 1, and the 3 punches. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Adam, it needs to be 3, so you need to be the right side forward. Good, and it's high punches in Dangun, remember, not middle. Good boy. Straighten that arm. Excellent. Now remember from here, everybody, it's the back leg that moves, back leg moves, it comes round and goes forward. It doesn't go from here and then come all the way back. Too much spinning, you get yourself dizzy. So from here, you go past number 9, past number 6, and hit from here. Hana! No problem, Coach Marshall. Jonathan, good job for catching up, my boy. Good job for getting it done. Well done. Hope you guys had a great Easter. And forward to punch. Hana! Very nice. Very nice. I've lost Ava, I've lost Charlie, I've lost Adam, and I've lost Darren. Very good. Turn and hit the other side. Go!
Both, sir?
Yes, please. Both the punch as well, everybody. Sorry, punch as well. Very nice. So from here, we're going back to number 6. So to your back wall. From here, we're going continuous motion. Continuous motion. Ta-da! Very nice. Very nice. 3 chukios forward. Go! 2, 3. Okay, go back to the punch, please, everybody. So we're all a few steps back. Left leg forward, left hand's punching. Facing number 9. Hit the continuous, change sides, Charlie, please. Change sides, Aaron. Excellent. High punch, please, Darren. Continuous motion. Hurrah! Excellent. Now, turn your heads and look here for me, please. When you're doing your chukios, don't cross up here. Don't cross high. Not at your shoulders and definitely not higher than your shoulders. If you cross at this height, then you've got basically no space to get energy. You want to cross at your solar plexus and your abdominal height. Okay, you don't want to go any higher than that, because if you go higher, then it's too tight and it's too short. So from here it's nice and low and hit up. It's nice and low and you hit up. 3 forward. Sija! Too high. Not listening. Not listening. You need to cross your hands lower. One more. Too high again. Turn the back leg round and hit Song Kalturigi. Hana! Forward to punch. Do! Turn and hit the last 2. Carry out and finish. Go!
Tangan.
Pero! Show. So I understand, guys, it can be very difficult to break a habit. If you've got a habit of something, for example, crossing too high in your chukios, I understand it is a very, very difficult habit thing, a difficult thing to break. Any habits like that, whether it's a good habit or a bad habit, okay? It's difficult to break. But if I've just said, for example, your hands are too high for the chukio, that's what I just said. So the only thing you should be thinking about, Robbie, you're doing great, my guy, but relax a wee second and come and listen. Good boy, thank you so much, thank you. So for example, I've just said your hands are too high, cross them lower. That's the only thing you should be thinking about with that next technique. That is the only thing you should be thinking about. Okay? Because that is the specific thing that you have been asked to work on. Doesn't matter if I said, for example, let's just pick on a couple of people. Let's say Zoe's Chukiomaki, she's crossing too high, and Aaron's Chukiomaki is crossing perfectly. Okay? But if I said to Aaron, you're doing that great, but I want everybody to focus, please, on crossing nice and low. Even Aaron needs to focus on it as well. You don't just let it go out of your head and just go through the motions. If you've been asked to work on something, then really, really focus on that. Is that a deal, everybody?
Sir.
Very good. So let's see if you can remember what I've asked you to work on. Junbei. Dangan, all the way through, please. So, Miss Eva, what are you working on? What are you focusing on for Dangan?
To concert, to walk, to cross floor.
Good, well done. Charlie, what are you focusing on? There should be 2 things for you.
Take one. The first is to put my hand on my hip,
Good.
and second to cross lower.
Cross lower for your chukios, very good. Very, very good. Mr. Adam, what are you working on?
Take one to make my punch a high section punch.
Very good. And what else? What was the really important bit?
To make my punch a high.
Good boy, Adam. Good boy. Well done. Darren, what are you hitting, my boy? Robbie's perfect already, so we ain't asking him.
To do the knife hand right way round and to make the crossing lower.
Good boy. Well done. Last but not least, Aaron, what are you working? 2 things for you as well.
Take one, sir. To keep my middle blocks like round the diagonal.
Yeah, very good.
And to make my blocks lower.
Very nice. You sounded a little bit like Harry Potter there. Diagonally. Yeah. I'm a Harry Potter geek. Chumbai! Tangan, stroke Chonji, all the way through. Bang it out. Sija! Longer arms, everybody, longer arms. That's better, Zoe. Better Chukios, everybody. Better Chukios. Well done. Well done. Good, everyone. Hello. Sure. Well done. Very well done, you guys. Very well done. Help me with some questions. Go for it. Go, Miss Eva.
So when you're blocking lower, is it like at your stomach or is it just like on your hip line?
Good question. So when you're doing a low block, you need to do the same. You want to have lots of space to create energy and that deflective movement. Now, Chukyo-maki, rising block, is one of the exceptions to the rule where you have to cross your hands out with your body. So you've heard me saying, and Master Hutton saying a lot recently, about making sure that you cross out with your body. Out with your body. Out with your body. And that's because what we're trying to do is deflect. Deflect. So someone's trying to punch and you're deflecting it out the way. Someone's trying to kick and you're deflecting it out the way. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do. Chukyo-maki, it's a little bit different because we can't get it straight above our head and cross from the outside of our body because it's not rising then, it's still deflecting because you would need to go out to the side. Okay, even if it did finish above your head, if you crossed outside your body, it's still coming across the way. So for Chukyo, we cross straight in front and go straight up. For Somada Yukulin-maki, this movement here, we're going straight up to straight down. For Somada Ullyo-maki, we're going here, straight up. For Somada Neryo-maki, we're going straight down. There's so many different techniques that go straight up and straight down and things like that. But generally speaking, like for a low block, to answer Miss Ava's question, if you go at your tummy high or your belt high, you can see that that's only a short swing. Isn't that right, Miss Ava? Yeah. So you want to make sure for your low block, you're coming from your chest high. Your chest high. From here, bang, and you've got that distance to really carry and swing to block. Is that a deal, my darling?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Excellent. Well done, well done. Go for it, Mr. Robbie. Very good. In Chonji, all of your punches are shoulder high, middle, kaande. Okay, my boy? But for Dangan and for patterns higher up, sometimes we punch high section. And then when you get to second degree, the first time, you've got a Neryo Jurugi, a downward punch. So you go from here, no you don't, you go from here to here, a low punch. It's pretty cool, I think. Well done, Rob. Go for it, Miss Zoe.
See when you're doing 20, see the last time you're on 9, where do you go next?
Let me think. I need to run through it. 9. When you're on 9 for the last time, you go to 6, to the back wall, and then you turn to 12, and then you hit your 2 punches forward and your 2 punches back. Okay, my darling?
Thank you, sir.
Good job, well done. Go for it, Aaron.
Big one, sir. I've got 2 questions.
Woohoo!
See for when you're doing the song Maki, and where is it hitting
Very good. Excellent question. Well, it depends what your opponent's attacking you with. But just say nice and simply, Ronan's hitting me with a left hand Yok Jurugi, left hand side punch. So attack, just attack normally. I'm going to step back, he's going to attack. So I will be blocking there onto his hand. Now obviously that's a little bit low, but Ronan's a bit smaller than I am. So I would take like a sumo stance from here to work. Okay, but yeah, I can hit to the outside of the arm, I can hit to the inside of the arm. If he attacks, say for example with a turning kick, go, then I would hit onto the shin bone, things like that. Yeah, so I hit with the back of my hand because it hurts quite a bit. So there's different places you can hit, but for Dangun, when you're doing it, your fingertips are shoulder high and your elbows down protecting your ribs to make it a middle Songkal Devi Maki. Okay, my dude?
Yes, sir.
And then when you get to first degree in Kongi, you hit a high section, no pandi. So there's oh no, actually, you've got a low one before that. In Jungun, you go from Tegi, sorry, you hit a low Songkal Devi Maki. In Nyunjasogi, so you've got Najundi, you've got Kaandi, and you've got Nopandi.
Sir.
Those three heights.
You're
Yes?
also getting a pun in the 2-6 sparring, sir.
Yeah, of course you do. These guys don't know 2-step sparring, I suppose. But yeah, you're right, Ronan's right. For number 5 in 2-step sparring, you step back and you block Nopandi Songkal Devi Maki. It's very good. Go for it, Charlie! See how the questions come rolling when everybody's asking? I like that.
Take one. I have 2 questions.
Oh wait, so did Aaron.
Oh yeah, it's just
But where's he gone?
camera keeps turning off, sir.
When he comes back, we'll get him to ask his second question. Sorry, Charlie, you go for it just now.
You're on live stream, sir.
I have 2 questions. The first question is, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How are you doing?
Good. The second question is, did you get a haircut?
Yeah, I got a haircut. The barber's open today, and I went and got a wee fresh fade. Looking good, eh?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Charlie. No taekwondo questions?
No, sir.
That's okay, thank you. Go, Miss Eva.
Take on, sir. See when you're doing the Jundi Sogi?
Najundi Sogi.
Yeah,
Low stance. Not sure of a Najundi Sogi.
like this one.
Ah, Nyunja Sogi, not Najundi Sogi. Nyunja Sogi. There you go.
See your, like, is it, I've got 2 questions about it. Is it like weight?
Good question. So, it's not wide. It's not wide. So if I'm doing my stances straight forward facing you, when I do gunning sogi, you can see straight through my legs. Stand behind me, Ronan. Lie down on the floor. You can see Ronan's ugly mush, can't you? Yeah. So that's because I'm doing a wide stance. Stay there, Ronan. Just enjoy lying down. Okay? You can see Ronan through because I've got a wide stance. I've got wide legs. But when I change it to Nyunja Sogi, you can't see him because I've got no width. There's no width in my Nyunja Sogi. Okay? Stand up, please.
Sir.
So when I do Nyunja Sogi, I've got my heel on the line and my toe on the line. So if I do that straight forward, you can't see through my legs. If I do it properly, you can't see through my legs. Whereas Gunning Sogi, point, you can. Okay? So for Nyunja Sogi, there's no width, but for length, it's 1.5 times your shoulder width from the outside of your foot to your front toes. So from your balcal to your front toes. Okay? And then we've got Gojan Sogi, which is a wee foot width longer. So this time it's measured from the inside of your foot, from your bal down to your front toes. But you don't need to worry about that until you get to Darren's level, green belt. Hey Darren. Nice. What's your second question, Miss Eva?
I think you kind of answered it because it was like, is the front heel like slightly up?
The back heel's not up, no. Your feet are flat on the floor for Nyunja Sogi. For all of the stances that you guys have got, both feet are flat on the floor. The first time you've got a stance where both feet aren't flat on the floor is Gaburio Sogi, where you've got one foot in the air And then the next time after that is in Yogo. You've got Kyochusogi, where there's 1 foot in the air, 1 foot flat on the floor, and your heel up. This is Kyochusogi. And then the next one from there is Jungan, where you've got your Dweepbal Sogi. 1 foot flat on the ground, ball of the foot on the ground on the other foot. That's your Dweepbal Sogi. We've done Kyochusogi, we've got that. Try to think of other stances where you're on. You've got Weebal Sogi, when you get to Poun. You've got Gaburi Obi, for your back kicks. Yeah, there's quite a few stances where you're not both feet flat on the ground, but for the majority, both feet are planted. Okay, my Seba?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Go, my Solo. Go for it, Aaron. You worked that hub, my boy. Well done.
Take one, sir. How many patterns do you know, like all the way through?
Excellent. So when you get to second degree, you have 15 patterns in total. Is that right? Yes, 15 patterns in total. So I have yellow stripe, I've got Chonji, Dangan, Dosan, Wonyo, Yogo, Jungan, Teige, Hwarang and Chungmu. The 9 colour belt patterns. Okay? I've then got my 3 first degree patterns, Kwangge, Poun and Gebek. And then I have 3 second degree patterns, Wiam, Chunjang and Juche. So that's my 15. There's 24 in all of Taekwondo, there's 24. So when I get my 3rd degree, I'll have another 3. When I get my 4th degree, I'll have another 3. And then when I get my 5th degree, I'll have 2. And then when I get my 6th degree, I'll have 1. And then that'll be my whole 24. So Master Hutton, of course, knows all 24. Which I think is a very cool thing, knowing all the patterns in Taekwondo. So for me, 15. Okay, Missouri? Well done, Darren. Well done. Anybody else? Excellent. Right, jump up, please. Let's hit Dosan. So, Miss Eva, have you done any work on Dosan? Excellent. Charlie, have you done any work on Dosan? Good. Robbie, I hope you've not done Dosan. I hope you've not done it. Darren, Dosan's looking good, yeah? Good lad. And Adam, how are you getting on with Dosan? Have you had a look at it yet? Right, we'll go through it step by step, and obviously, Miss Zoe, you haven't looked at Dosan yet. Let's see if Ronan can remember it. Turn and face. Chumbe, please. So you guys are going to go to number 9. To your left, you're hitting the Pandi Baki Palomaki, high outer forearm block, springing on the spot, and hitting Kaandi Bandi Juruge. Hana! Good. Now watch here. When you're doing this, I'm going to do it the opposite way to show you. When you're doing this, you need to do a step turn. It's not foot to foot and turn. It's not a pivot and turn. And it's not a kind of combination of everything where both feet are moving. So what you're doing is you're bringing your front leg in. You're going to bring it back halfway, but you're also going to bring it in halfway. So I'm going from shoulder width and 1.5 times shoulder width in length. So I'm going to come back and in at the same time. So I'm going to go from here, in, I'm going to pivot round, and I'm going to step out to my Baki Palmo no Pandi Maki on the other side. So watch from here. Facing number 9, my front foot comes in, halfway. I don't move both feet from here. All I do is just pivot and step the other foot out. It's quite tricky, so take your time. Hana! No, go back. Go back, go back, go back. So watch again. I'm not going foot to foot. My feet don't come near each other. Foot still don't come near each other. From here when I come in, that's not foot to foot. I then just turn and step out. Spring punch. Okay? I step halfway, I turn and step out. Not foot to foot. Not foot to foot. Step halfway, turn, step out. Try again. Hana! Okay, go back one more time. Getting better, but what you don't want to do is keep your legs straight. If you keep your legs straight, it's robotic. You've got to bend your knees, spring the knees, spring the knees, spring the knees, and hit, hit, step, spring, hit, step, spring, hit. No robots. Okay, everybody? Step, spring, and hit. Hana! Better, Miss Ava, better. Now from here, you're facing number 3. Your back leg's going to come up, you're going to go forward, and hit to number 12 with your Songkal Devi Maki. Hana! And then we go forward, open Sankit Tulgi. Do! Sun Sankit Tulgi, sorry, not open Sankit Tulgi. Go back and do the Songkal again, everybody. So for your Songkal Devi Maki, it's your left hand that's forward. Left leg, left hand forward. So when I step through, it's going to be my right leg that's forward, my right hand that's out, and my left hand underneath, fingers just on the elbow. It's not this way here. Okay, that's a bit more tricky. So from here, right hand out, left hand underneath. Hana! Other way, Miss Eva, other way. So, no, not. Switch your hands. Yep, and then thumb up. Excellent. Charlie, what's your stance, my boy? You should be gunning Sogi. Gunning, not ninja. Good lad. And change sides, please, Mr. Adam. You're on the wrong side. Okay, Paro. Show, come on in. Come and see me. So, Aaron, if you're still there. Adam, Charlie, Ava, and of course Darren as well. Dosan, for me, is one of the first trickier patterns. Okay? It starts to get a little bit more complicated when you get to green stripe, when you get to Dosan. Okay? The turns are harder, the techniques are harder, you've got some really alien looking things in there. But because up until now, apart from Sangpamomaki really, it's all been quite relatively straightforward. And you do it on both sides, whereas Dosan really throws a spanner into the works. It's the first of a few patterns that do that. Then when you get to Wonyo, obviously you're introducing side kicking into your pattern, which is a big step up. You've got Dalimyo Makis, which are a big step up. But then when you get to your blue belt, you've got your Jungun and your Teigi, which are, for me again, two of the trickiest patterns to do in Taekwondo, particularly the colour belt ones. They're not particularly advanced with the kicking or anything like that, but they're very tricky technical patterns. And General Choi has done this for a reason. He's done it for a reason. So I'm watching some of you guys there, getting a little bit upset and a little bit frustrated when I'm asking you to correct something. Okay? Don't. Don't. Because these have been made tricky on purpose. Because if it was meant to be easy, and if it was easy, everybody that started Taekwondo would be a black belt. Everybody that started Taekwondo would be a master. Okay? Not everybody gets to black belt, everybody. When I was coming through the grades, when I was Ronin's grade, which was about 9 years ago, when I was Ronin's grade, there was a group of us, about 9 of us. 7 made it to black belt, 2 made it to second degree, and now I'm the only one left. Because it's very, very tricky, boys and girls. Not number 1 to get your black belt, and number 2 to wear the black belt, which is even harder. And living the life. Okay, everybody? So when you're feeling that frustration kicking in, when you're feeling really frustrated, like, oh, I just can't do it. It's just, oh, I'm just so rubbish. Kick that out. Kick that out of your brain. It's nonsense and it is rubbish. So, we're not going to do any more Dosan tonight. Not going to do any more. What I want everybody to do is green stripe or above. I want you to go and work solely on the movements and the pattern of Dosan. Is that a deal, everybody?
Sir.
Excellent. And before we go, I'll show you how to find it for you guys that might not know. Yes, Charlie? Yes.
Is there any pattern that you do it in? What's it called again? Not gunning, so with no lids?
Nyunjasogi. No, you wouldn't do Sunsunkit Togi in Nyunjasogi. It's too restrictive. Suppose you could do it that way. You could do it. Yeah, you could do it that way, I guess. There's not a pattern that does it though. There's not a pattern that does it. You could do it. Anything really goes, to be honest with you. But there's not a pattern per se that does that. Not to my knowledge, anyway. Okay, Charlie?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well done. Go for it, Darren.
Take one sec. This is about the pattern you're doing, but see one you when you're second move when you're doing that. Is your hand in a fist or is it in a knife as well?
Excellent. So it's the other way. It's not from here in the front hand that's doing the songkhal. So when you hit your sang palomaki, it's the hand that's on the top that does the chop. Okay, so your high section block, you spring, and that hits the songkhal anaro. So what you're doing is your songkhal anaro is coming across, it's hitting to your 45, and the other hand is making a fist and it's on your chest. It's not on your arm. Okay? On your chest, this way here. So you've hit the sang palmo, you spring, and then you hit that way. Okay, my boy?
Yes, sir.
So your homework, Darren, is to look at Dosan and Wonyo, please, on the hub. Good lad, well done. Okay, any other questions just now? Yes, Ronan, sorry.
Oh, sorry, see how Darren was doing it in front? Could that still work?
Yeah, I mean, anything goes really. But the reason that this movement from here, yes, you could still do it, but if your opponent was at the 45 that it's designed for, it would be too much turning. So what Ronan's asking is when I was demonstrating it to Darren there, obviously it's the top hand that does it. Ronan's asking, could you do it with the front hand? And the answer is yes. But the reason we're not using a front hand in Wonyo is because it's where the bad guy is. Because if I use my front hand to go 45, then it's too much twisting. Starting to slow down by that point. So from here, the backhand number 1 is more powerful because my hips are engaged, and number 2, because it's faster to get to the bad guy. Okay, everybody?
Sir.
Nice. Right, before we go, let me just show you how we get onto Dosan on the Habaruni. Ronan, can you come and hold live stream up?
Sir.
Excellent. Close this. And we'll go to here. Here. You guys see the hub okay? Yes, you can. So, for all of our green stripes and above, again, it's all from the home page. All from the home page. You don't need to go searching for it or anything. So from here, there's 2 places on the home page you can find it. Go through this little slider menu here until you find colour belt patterns. Ta-da! Hit onto colour belt patterns. There's me doing Buryo Sogi. Keep going. There's Dosan for the green stripes, and for Darren, there's your Wonyo. Excellent. So that's the first way you can find it. Second way you can find it is you can go from here to your green stripe Taekwondo syllabus. You hit into here, and this is an even better way to do it. For me, this is an even better way to do it because you're not just getting the pattern, you're getting the stances that are in the pattern, the strikes that are in the pattern, the blocks that are in the pattern, all of these wonderful things, and then you have the actual pattern itself of Dosan. Okay, and if you're still struggling to find it, which is a bit beyond me, a bit crazy, all you have to do is hit onto the menu, go to the little search bar, type in Dosan. Oh, no, not Dosan, Dosan. Hit enter, and guess what? It'll come up. Ta-da! Ta-da! And there's the pattern, explained by Master Hutter himself. So everybody, there is no excuse. There's no excuse. Okay. Get onto that hub. Get practicing it. Because moving forward in the club, when we come back, the hub is going to be a really, really, really big part of everything that we do here. A really big part of everything that we do. Because what it does is it really helps you and it helps us make the time between white belt and black belt much faster. Not grading lots and lots and grading 3 and 4 times in the year, of course not. You've got to mature at each grade and things like that. But the journey is much quicker now because of that hub. That hub's been a huge amount of work, but it's really, really good work. It's really going to help you guys learn everything you need to know about ITF Taekwondo. Every block, punch, kick, strike, thrust, stance, you name it, it's there. And if it's not, if there's something that you or your coaches can think of that's maybe not there, then please message us. We will film it and it'll be up the next day. Okay, everybody? Yeah, so proud of you guys. So proud of you guys. Remember, practice, practice, practice. Jump up, please. Charlie. Go, Ronan.
Smingy, Hyungi.
Take on. Well done, everybody. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your holidays.